Hi guys, I'm Nilima Pradhan and I welcome you back to my channel Exploring MS. People who has been following me, you might have gone through my video which I posted last week. I talked about how a good sleep can help people with MS, right? And in continuation to that, I will share today 5 tips which can help you in getting that good night's sleep. It's very simple, very doable, and I believe if you make a note of it, you will be able to achieve it very, very comfortably. So let's go ahead with it. The first tip is to maintain a sleeping routine. It's not very tough, right? By sleeping routine, what I mean here is you sleep and you wake up at the same time. And like I've mentioned in my last video, that 8 to 9 hours of sleep is very, very essential. Okay, now sleeping 8 to 9 hours every day will definitely boost your mood and energy and everything, right? So if you are struggling to sleep well, just make sure that you maintain a routine. So if you're sleeping at 10, wake up in the morning at after 8 hours, at least minimum 8 hours. If you're sleeping at 12 in the midnight, again wake up after 8 to 9 hours. So sleeping at the same time and waking up in the morning at the same time continuously, making a routine will definitely help, right? So that is definitely the first tip. You have to maintain this routine. I mean, there's no cheat day. If possible, try to maintain it even on the weekends. Sometimes, like, honestly, even I do the same, right? On weekends, maybe I'm just binge watching Netflix, and sometimes we just lose track of time. But that's not a healthy habit. I think we have to consciously make a note of it, that we are sleeping and waking up at the same time. So that has to be a routine. Right. Another thing is, you can optimize your sleeping environment. Now, what do I mean by that? What happens is, at times when we go to a bedroom to sleep, maybe there's like the curtains are not very optimal. I mean, it's not dark enough, and then you have light coming in, and there's a lot of noise, and maybe you're not leaving your door open or something or the other, right? So we need to optimize the sleeping environment. Now, to do that, my personal suggestion is, maybe you can have a sleeping mask. Like, I bought it, and when I go off to sleep, I just wear it. So so that it's covered. My eyes are totally covered. So even if you don't have the dark curtains, it might just help, because your eyes are totally shut. I mean, we shut our eyes while sleeping, right? But still, when the curtains are not heavy enough and not dark enough, the light will pass and the room will be lighted, so that is not optimal. So that's another tips. For me, it has helped. My room, the curtains are not very dark, so I use my sleeping mask every day, and since the time I have been doing that, it has helped me. So you can even try that out. Try to wear a sleeping mask while sleeping. Another thing, the third thing, right, is maybe you can limit caffeine after 3 p.m. Coffees is not good, right? If you, I mean, you might have noticed, right, if you drink, when you drink coffee 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the evening, you might just get, find difficulty in sleeping. It happens to me. So I usually avoid maybe drinking coffee after 2 p.m. Yeah. Another, of course, alcohol. Alcohol intake will also affect your sleep. Having heavy meals will also affect your sleep. So, your dinner has to be light. That's what I would say. Like, dinner, make it light, so that, your stomach is not very heavy, and, your sleep is not affected. Right? That's the third thing, right? The fourth thing would be to manage your stress. Now, on stress and anxiety, I have covered another video, a couple of videos on how to manage stress and anxiety. So when we are stressed or when we are anxious, our mind goes on that working thing. So we just keep thinking. So when we are sleeping, we are not sleeping, we are thinking, with our eyes closed. So we need to manage our stress and anxiety if you want to have a good night's sleep. If you want to sleep like a baby, you have to be stress free. And lastly, the fifth important thing is take your naps very wisely. I mean, if you are the kind of a person who sleeps at 10 at night, you can't take a nap at 5 o'clock in the evening, right? Because then you have already slept. And your nap time also matters. I mean, 2 hours of sleep in the afternoon is not a nap. Maybe 20 minutes you can call it a nap, but not 2 hours, right? So your nap time also has to be monitored. Okay, so these are five very, very basic things or tips which is very much doable, and I'm sure it is achievable for everyone. So I hope we try to take this suggestion and implement it, and let me know if it has helped you. Okay, because I have implemented all of this and it has definitely helped me. I would really love to know if these tips has even worked for you. I would look forward to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Multiple sclerosis can't erase strength I find in stories I share. Join me, friends, I know you care. Exploring, and together we rise.